Dude, these people thought that they could just join in the mob, right? That when the mob started going around with torches, screaming about bigoted, racist, whatever, some people were like, I know if I hide in the mob, I'll be safe. It's not true anymore. So there's that lady, Alexi McCammond, who you hear about her. She's a female POC. And she was going to be the editor-in-chief of Teen Vogue.
Oh, yes, I heard about this.
But 10 years ago, she tweeted some disparaging things about Asians.
When she was 17.
Well, so you're saying she was an adult.
I mean, 17's not an adult.
Nah.
She was a minor.
Adult enough, I suppose. So basically, these people thought, right. I'm kidding, by the way. She was 17. Tweets were dumb. But she lost her job. And then the company lost a 7-figure deal. So you had a lot of people who were thinking, I will go along with what the mob says. And what the mob was saying at the time was like mocking Asians was okay. Now they're saying it's not okay. And so all these people are now starting to get canceled themselves. So this is the problem with joining the woke mob. When the rules change, because there are no real rules, they will cancel you because you said racist things.
Yeah.
Your jokes, whatever.
Like you said, talked about white supremacy, and once that becomes taboo and they realize how racist it was, they're going to cancel all the people that were screaming white supremacy.
Well, I'm talking specifically about the Asian stuff, right? So we were joking on this show that I'm double white because I'm part Asian, and so I have like extra privilege, more than whatever.
More
but
than
now,
me, Tim, you can say it. More than me.
More than you, Ian.
Okay.
You white male.
Fine.
But now we have this big thing about Stop Asian Hate. And now all of a sudden, it's like, now it's actually against the woke rules. So let me show you this thing that's going on with this writer. And then we'll just talk about what's going on with more cancel culture stuff, I guess, because why not? Ellery Smith. This is the big thing happening right now as wokeness comes home to roost. You've got this writer, she says, what is it? A witch from hell with references, writer at Robot Chicken, producer and host. But she tweeted in 2013, who knows how old she was. She said that she tweeted homemade pad thai, and then she said she did not put her cat into it though. And so I get the joke. I think the problem with that joke is that no one accuses Thai people of putting their cats in their food. That was a joke about stereotyping Chinese people and Chinese restaurants in America. So it's just awful writing. If she should be canceled, it's because she's confusing her tropes and her stereotypes. Just terrible. Come on.
Right. It would have made more sense. Like, I'm making Thai food. I'm not gonna put a 7-year-old boy in it. I don't know. That's no idea. Don't people isn't the thing people make fun of, like, you go to Thailand to get a kid?
I don't know.
I see.
Other gross things.
Yeah.
Well, like you're a comedian. Don't you have to like research what you're talking about before you just try?
It helps.
It does
definitely
help.
helps.
Yeah.
Like it didn't work just now. So yeah.
Yeah, you see, like, could you imagine a comedian getting up there and just like saying something that was just made no sense and no one understood?
And it wouldn't hit, and you would learn your lesson, and you would adjust. And you don't really get that with Twitter. Even if you don't get a lot of likes or retweets, like there's people who just they don't learn the lesson. Like, that wasn't funny or that wasn't clever.
Here's the problem with this woman specifically. So I normally don't like to call out the individuals by name. I try to focus on the ideas, but this is important because she tweeted on just a few days ago, about a week ago. Remember when someone had their SNL offer revoked after using an anti-Asian slur, and so many people thought it was an overreaction? Hateful language begets violence. Hateful jokes beget violence. They minimize and they dehumanize and they allow for the normalization of terror. This is the perfect example of this woman. She's a writer at Robot Chicken, mind you. Like, Robot Chicken does offensive comedy, okay? Wow. They're fun. I'm fine. Robot Chicken's fine. But it's Seth Green's show. He's the voice of Chris on Family Guy. Family Guy is like the epitome of racism, I shouldn't say racist jokes and like stereotypical humor and stuff. It's fine. I get it. It's Family Guy. They're jokes. It's funny. What she's trying to do is duck and keep her head down in the mob. Well, now they've come for her. Now they've pointed out her own tweet. She could have just shut up and stayed uninvolved. But she decided to join the mob to protect herself, and it's only made her more vulnerable. Now, here's the best part. She's responded twice, and she keeps making it worse.
Yeah. She just stop.
She says, I posted a tasteless, racist tweet when I was 17. It was disgusting and normalized the exact kind of violence I meant. Luckily, I have been able to grow in the past 8 years, so I look a lot more like the girl on the left than I do on the right. She blocked anyone from replying to this. It didn't work. people started coming after her saying, so she admits she's racist. She admits that this is who she is. Well, much like a person in quicksand, struggling and frantically trying to get out and then only sinking quicker. Actually, I don't think that's true about quicksand. That's probably just like from a movie.
You got to lay on your back if you're in quicksand.
Is quicksand even a real thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
stepped
is.
in it once.
Really?
Went like up to my thigh. It was crazy.
And you couldn't get out?
Tried to pull my leg out and my shoe came off.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But I wasn't very deep.
Imagine
Oh,
how many
wow.
people like putting their junk in the quicksand. Like,
That
but then
would be
you're
awesome.
Then that would be awesome. Then you're
like,
laying
"Ooh."
down.
An hour experimenting.
All right.
Yeah, you get a stick and put it behind you and then lay back on it if you can.
My friends,
Really?
I would like to describe what we're about to show you as someone setting a fire in their own home, then getting called out for it, panicking, and setting another fire in their own home, and then burning their home down.
So bad.
So this writer for Robot Chicken, after getting, attacked for being racist, then saying, yes, she knows she's racist, and then getting attacked even more, decided the best thing to do is to triple down on her admitted racism by saying,
Go, girl.
the things I said, the things I said in 2013 and in instances both before and after are incredibly racist and yes, violent.
Bingo.
They contributed to an ongoing and long-standing culture of danger and hatred. They are not excusable at any age, and I am deeply sorry. Wow, talk about I accidentally burned my house down and now I'm going to immolate myself. That'll help.
yeah, don't throw me a bone. I deserve it. Goodbye, world.
She tweeted a stupid joke in 2013 that was
Teenager.
just a dumb joke. Then, what is we on? 8 years later, someone calls her out, so she panics, calls herself a racist. Then when she gets called it again, she panics and calls herself a violent racist who is unworthy of any excuse. Okay, dude.
She needs to step down from her job.
She needs to
Yeah.
quit. It's the only way. All of these people must quit. Now, I'm not racist. I can't be because I'm part Asian. Now,
Right.
as for the two of you, I don't know.
I don't think I'm racist.
Well, you're white.
I don't know.
Those are the rules. I didn't make them up.
That's true.
Oh God.
And if you deny you're racist, that proves you're racist. That's actually part of the whole thing they're
Yeah,
pushing.
yeah.
I like
That's right.
talking about race as like scientifically and like what do they call it? Race.
Oh, that's racist.
Yeah. Well, it's racial, but that's different than racist.
Yes,
And there's
racial.
like racism with a small r and then racism with the big R, where it's like you might talk about race and that's racist with the adjective, but if you're not hating on it, then you're not being like a big R racist.
No. No matter what you say, at any point, for any reason, anywhere, Ian, you're white. You're racist. Period. Done.
That's how it
That's
works,
the
He's
rules.
so good at this.
Those-
Do
He
I
is
get
good, yeah.
some kind of ginger immunity? Like, am I?
Yeah.
no, I think
Another
gingers are
point.
like ultra white.
Hey, whoa.
Okay.
Oh no, aren't they? Isn't there like a thing where like they're replacing gingers in movies with POC?
Are they
What?
really?
There's like
I
a
object.
Oh, no.
That was like a
Yeah,
meme.
How
like,
much more colorful can you be?
Exactly.
Like there was
Yeah.
there was a meme about it where there was like 3 Disney movies or something where like they had ginger characters and then they replaced them with like
Aw.
non-white characters and people were like they're coming for the gingers or whatever.
That makes me sad.
No, I think there's something about ginger that's like they say that you're like double white or something.
Super white. Yeah, like
Super white.
my favorite kind of tuna when I get sushi.
There you go.
Oh
Super
yeah, white tuna.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
good. It's
Yeah.
very
Super
great.
white.
It's
It's
great.
super
What
white.
is it that makes it ginger? Like what? Do you know what the chemical is?
I don't know. Something about not having a soul mixes
Yeah,
in.
that's it.
Yeah, it just.
It's great.
Yeah.
I think aren't people with like red hair more responsive to radiation, but
Oh yeah,
but
you get sunburns. It's
Yeah,
like sun
yeah,
is
you-
bad.
It's true.
Oh yeah,
Technically
you
correct,
can't
yeah.
tan.
but like
But you can
less,
see in the dark.
Right, and you're crazy, so that
Yes.
helps.
So
There you
I'm
go.
told. Yeah.
Okay.
People with blue eyes can see better in the dark than people with brown eyes.
Really?
I can
Yeah.
see really good in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you have blue
Interesting.
eyes?
yeah.
Oh.
And I was in Dallas when all the blackouts happened because I was performing at a club out there, and I just got really used to walking around the hotel in the dark. I was like, "This is great. I know where I'm going."
That's crazy. No.
So
soul.
what can we do to encourage all of these woke people to quit their jobs? Just quit. Just get out. You
I
know.
think they're
This
just
seems
gonna
to be
do it to
working.
themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, they can quit faster. You know what I mean?
They could, yeah.
They could hire a person of color to replace them. That would be, I think, the noble
Yes.
thing to do.
That's way.
Yeah, they never do that though.
They really don't.
Yeah.
They talk a big game, but then when it comes time to like actually replace them with someone who would represent what they claim to be for,
Yeah.
radio silence, just crickets. And I say,
I'm gonna take the alternate route and say I don't want them to quit because it's like, do you want to heal the organ or cut the organ out? and often cutting the organ out is a drastic.
What if the
thing.
organ is woke though?
I mean, yeah.
Massage the organ. You know,
I
get the
have a
blood
woke
flowing.
liver.
It's like gangrenous. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
My
know.
The woke liver. Every time you drink it goes.
I don't know. I think
Bad
drinking's
idea.
okay, unless you're drinking the wrong kind of drink. Like,
Oh, right.
if you're white and you drink tequila, that's like your
Oh,
liver
I love
gets mad.
tequila.
Like, whoa, that's
Oh,
cultural
really?
appropriation.
Oh, that's
if you
good to
have
know.
a woke stomach and you eat like veal, it's like, really?
Yes.
No, I don't know. We talked about this with Harry's. Do the woke really care about animal rights? I don't think so.
God, who knows
don't
what
care
they,
about-
they just care about like whatever's in the moment, whatever serves them in the moment.
I don't think they care about anything. I mean, like,
Yeah.
this woman who is accusing herself of being a violent racist is probably one of the funniest, like, self-owns I have ever seen. It's like, dude, lady, just shut up.
She's
oh my
setting
God,
herself
calm
on fire.
down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't do anything. Nobody cares. You got people tweeting at you. It's like 30 people. So what? And she just keeps making it worse.
Yeah, it's always the people that say, "Oh, words are violence." It's like you've never been in a fight, have
Right,
you?
exactly.
Like, that words are words.
No.
why
That's
they're-
exactly why they think it.
Right.
Think about it. Like, have you ever been in a physical fight?
Yes.
All right, so you understand what violence is.
Yeah.
If you've never been in a fight, the worst pain you've ever felt is when someone called you like a doo-doo head. So here's this Ellery woman, you know, and she's probably growing up in some like affluent, you know, New York suburb or whatever. Gets a job, well, I don't know, probably California, writing for Raw Chicken. And so now, the worst thing she's ever experienced was when, you know, a girl at her high school called her fugly. And then all of a sudden she was like, and like hyperventilating, like, this pain, what am I feeling? I was called a name. And then she's like, wow, is that how other people feel when they're insulted? Some people, yeah. So that's why she's like, it's violence to say that. Meanwhile, if you've ever been punched in the face, you're like, I don't care what you call me, just don't punch me in the face.
Right.
Thanks for checking out this clip from the Timcast IRL podcast. If you want to see the full show, come back to this channel, youtube.com/TimcastIRL, Monday through Friday at 8 p.m., where you can leave comments and super chat, and we actually will read your comments on the show. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and if you want exclusive members-only content, segments you can't get anywhere else, go to timcast.com, become a member, and we even have full bonus episodes. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you all next time.